All right, guys, well, welcome back. So it's Thanksgiving weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. We are going, well, I guess it's I really should say I am going to bring out number 2, Code Red. That's what we're going to name it, Code Red. It's come a long way. I think y'all are going to like it. So I'm going to slip in here in the garage and or in the shop and pull it out. We're going to put it on the track. We're going to run some laps. I think the other 2 lap record right now is about 41 seconds. So we'll see. But we'll go over it a little bit and then we'll go for a ride. So check this out. What did we end up with? We found a non-runner. Remember, this is the one that had the bent valve in it, you know, catastrophic failure. We went ahead and we rebuilt the head. We put a new Wiseco piston in it. It's factory bore though. It's 81 millimeter, but it is a pop-up piston, so a little bit more compression. Factory exhaust. I think this machine would really wake up with some exhaust compared to the other 350X. It's almost the same build, but that one has a header on it. It's got a little more jetting to it, and in it I think it's a little faster. We're going to find out. But I have rode it around the track. I've kind of run a few test laps with it, and kind of got a feel for it. They're all a little different, but we'll see. We'll see how this one stacks up to the rest of them. Right now, track records held by the first 350X, and that was 41 seconds and some change. So it's man, it looks good. I can't get over. I saw one. I didn't save it. I should have saved it and retained the guy's name and give him a shout out, but he did an all red 350X, but it didn't have gold wheels. It had silver wheels on it, or aluminum wheels. And it looked great. It really did. And I came across these. Y'all are going to love this. I came across an ad on Marketplace that had some 200X parts. And in that listing, there was the set of gold wheels. The guy had those too. So I gathered it all up. Those are the original tires. Those tires on the back are dry rotted. They're going to come apart one of these days. As long as it's not today, we'll be okay. The front is an older tire too. It's nothing special. It's one of the Kendall slots is what I call them. Wedge Max Pros, something like that. Yeah, whatever. You see them, you know what they are. But anyways, wow. I can't get over how good it looks all red. I know what it looks like. I know it looks like a 250R, and that's kind of the point. I was kind of playing off of that a little bit to see what they would both look like. The same design, same clothing, if you will. But of course, one 4-stroke, one 2-stroke. So we'll bring the 250R out before this video is over and kind of line them up and compare them. We may even bring the white one out. It's a little different too now. So I was able to mix and match. These scoops came off of the first the first 350X, and this tank that I purchased, shout out to Vinny Staffa, thank you sir, came with white scoops. And so we took the white scoops when we put on there on the other one, and it looks really good. But without any more talking, let's go for a ride. I got some cameras set up on the track, and we're going to go around and kind of air this thing out a little bit and see what it does. So let's go. there you go. That's what a middle-aged man can do on a Thursday afternoon. That's about it. Kind of tired today. I had to go out last night on a call, and so I didn't get very much sleep, but that's all right. It's a beautiful day. Glad to be home, glad to be alive, glad to have these three-wheelers. Man, they are bad ass. Sorry, got to. Code Red down there on the end, 1985. Y'all watched me, we split the case on that one. I've rebuilt that thing 4 times before we got it right. You know, piston rings just not expanding back. I've never seen that before. I've talked to a couple people, they've never seen it before. It happens. You know, if you're working on a V8 or something, you've got 7 other cylinders, that one probably could have come around and those rings could have loosened up. But on a single cylindered engine, either it's right or it ain't, and it ain't, but it is now. So 400EX carb, thank you Curtie, as always, proud sponsor here at 223 Cycles. He looks after me, he keeps me going, and I'm grateful for it. We got a red tank on it now. That's how I envision that machine. When it came in with the red fenders, and I already had one in white fenders, it just made, you know, it just made sense to me to go all red with one and pretty much all white with the other one. I still like the red tank on this one, so I'm not going to change it. I like the white scoops. The white scoops actually came used on that other red tank, and so I swapped the scoops back and forth, and I'm just as happy as I can be. We're gonna put some graphics on that one, yeah, the gold wheels, that sets it off. Of course, the 250R, y'all can tell I'm still pretty gun shy with this one. I take it easy. It's the faster of the 3, hands down. It's the rider. They all go the same speed because that's as fast as I'm willing to go right now. That's really what it comes down to. That 250R, wow. I can't say enough. Thank you, Garage MC. Hooked me up with some seat. Look at that seat. That seat is perfect. Plastic fenders and just he's updating his with all new stuff, and I was grateful. He's in the right place at the right time. Met a good guy, and y'all be sure and check out his channel. Garage MC, his name is Matt. Does a lot of 4-wheelers, but he's got a 250R build going on right now, so y'all check him out. Of course, gold wheels on that too. I mean, you gotta look good, right? Right, yeah. What's the point of being out there if you don't look good? So there they are. There they are. I mean, 2022 has been a really good year for me. We pulled this one literally out of a field in the guy's backyard. I've been sitting there 10 years. Y'all watched it. We did a Willet run on a 250R, and I haven't touched the motor. We put a carb on it, put a plug in it. That's it. That is it. That is exactly pretty much how I found that engine. Haven't really changed a lot to it. Brakes and a few other things, but motor wise, it's OE. The white fendered one, that one came in. That one was tough. That one was we split the case on that, and that's really the first 350X I ever split the case on, and we went through it, and we had a kicking problem with that one. Once we put a new top end on it, we still couldn't kick it, and so we found the problem was in a kicker assembly, and so we swapped that out, and it kicks like it's great now. It's nothing to it. It starts, you know, 1 or 2 kicks just about every time, and it doesn't hurt my foot anymore. I mean, I was that close to selling that machine because I couldn't start it, and I thought, well, they were all that way. You know, I'd go out on the internet and I'd say, hey, these things are hard to kick, and everybody was like, yeah, they are. It's a 350X, and I just assumed that they were that hard to kick. They're not that hard to kick. You can kick it. It's not that big a deal. So I'm really happy about that one. It came out really good. Hasn't changed a lot. It was actually, you know, lipstick on a pig. Somebody put new Mayer plastics on it. It looked really good, and then I came along and I bought it. Mechanically wise, we've touched everything on that machine. Head, cam, valves, just all kinds of stuff on that one. But it's up, it's running. Happy to have it. Of course, the new Code Red on the end. Y'all watched that one just a couple of weeks ago. It really is an amazing machine. It's got the factory exhaust on it. I think that's what limits it the most compared to the other 3. I think the factory exhaust and the 400EX carb on that one, I think it's got more in it. I think we put a header on it and a good pipe, and I think that carb, I think we can probably go up in a jet just like the white one, and it will be the same. It will be just a happy Thanksgiving. I thought I'd try to give you a little extra video this week. I missed a week. My machine's down, my computer's down, and so I'm kind of just limping along. I've got parts coming there on the way, and hopefully, and the reason is taking so while is because we're gonna be able to shoot some true 4K. So if you're into computers and that kind of stuff, I'm not, but I pretend. And so we got a good graphics card coming. We're updating the GPU and the power supply too, in order to run that GPU. So if you're a computer guy, look forward to some real 4K video. It'll still be me, but it'll be me in 4K. So there you go. Y'all enjoy. Y'all take care. I'm gonna put these up and I'm gonna get inside. We've got leftovers. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.